Petra, and we are at the launch of Mama Ashanti Karen branch, located at Waterfront Karen. And join with me, I have two co-founders of Mama Ashanti, and they'll be telling us a little bit more about the restaurant, the origin of the name, and how business has been in Kenya so far. So I'm going to let them quickly introduce themselves, and then we'll get into everything else.
Hi, my name is Afum Mata.
Hi there, I'm Hawas Mata.
Aha, so Mama Ashanti. Where did the name come from?
Mama Ashanti is a West African restaurant in Kenya, and the Ashanti is actually a tribe in Ghana, which is a West African country. It's known for female strength and strong warriors.
Ah. So I want to know, business. How has business been in Kenya?
Business has been all right. You might imagine that because we serve West African food, that West Africans dominate our clientele, but that isn't the case. We have a healthy dose of West Africans, but we have a lot of people who are Kenyan or East African who have made this their second home as well.
Speaking of business in Kenya, how long have the two of you been in the country?
We've been here since 2011. That makes it 12 years now, I believe. Yeah.
Wow, 12 years. And how has it been?
Well, Kenya is a very easy place to love, a very easy place to live. We even had a baby here who is completely Kenyan. Yeah, so Kenya is great. Kenya is home.
Congratulations, that makes me so happy. Also, I feel like I should be in the middle to make this easier, better.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like this is so much better. Yeah, okay. So, COVID happened. Mama Ashanti, I know the Kilimani branch was open. How was business during the COVID period?
It was slow. Like everywhere else in Kenya, there were lots of restrictions about, there was a curfew, so there were hours that people could move. There were hours within which you could operate. There were certain things you could sell, certain things you couldn't sell. And at first you couldn't even do on-site business. So we had a delivery business. Fortunately, that survived. We were able to continue with our delivery business with a very scaled down set of staff, and it grew. So one thing that made us realize that we did have a product people really liked was the fact that people couldn't come out, but their preference, their insistence for our food ensured the fact that even at home they would order.
They ordered it. So, okay, I know you've told me the origin of the name Mama Ashanti, but what inspired you to open a restaurant in a foreign country?
Well, I guess because we saw the need and we understood that one of the best things that West Africa has is our cuisine. And so we felt, okay, since there's a need and we have something great to offer to East Africa, we decided, why don't we open a West African restaurant right here? And it has been received so well by Kenyans.
Were you not scared at first? Like, Kenyans are not known to like spicy food. You like spicy food, and our cuisines, though sometimes they intermarry, they're different. Were you not scared starting something new in a foreign country and not knowing how they would receive it?
No, not actually, because we know one of the issues for East Africans may be the chili, the pepper as you guys call it. And what we do is for most of our dishes, we have the chili on the side. And so we have a wide range of offerings, things like nyama choma, but in the West African way, things that Kenyans can easily relate with. Our jollof is close to pilau. And so for those who are a little bit more adventurous as Kenyans, you can go into what we call the West African specials in our menu and really dive into the really ethnic taste of the whole thing. We have some adventurous people as well.
I can only imagine. I cannot wait to go in there and try some of those cuisines and tell you guys about it all. So as we wind this up, you've just opened a second branch of Mama Ashanti. Tell us about this. Tell us what inspired you to do this. Like, what pushed you?
Well, first and foremost, it was our own need. We had an unmet need. We wanted to be able to dine good West African food on demand, nice ambience, a place where you would like to take your family, and we couldn't find one. So we were dissatisfied. We searched and then decided to solve our problem ourselves, but also to do it at scale so we could help others who would like to do the same thing. That's what inspired us.
So, currently, do you have any other hotel branches outside Kenya, or is this the two? Are they the only branches that you have?
We're invested in another branch in Uganda. It's called the Bite of Benin. And our menus are almost identical, our theme as well, but we go under a different name.
And are there hopes of expanding? Like Mama Ashanti is only in Nairobi, but will people in like Mombasa, Nakuru get to try such things?
Definitely. Part of our vision is to become the international brand for West African cuisine all over Africa and other parts of the world. So right now we have a presence in Uganda, we are expanding our presence in Kenya, and we hope to expand our presence in Kenya even more and then move on to other parts of Africa.
Now, a very important question that most people must be thinking of. We don't share a lot of things. Like most Kenyans don't even like okra because it's a foreign taste to them. And I'm not sure like this is grown like in large scale. So where do you guys get your products from? Do you ship them, or have you found a farmer you can get it from? Like where do you get your products from?
Some of the products that we use, we actually find here. It may be products Kenyans also use or products they don't use so much. And then we do have West African suppliers here in Kenya where we are able to get, ingredients and spices that have come all the way from West Africa.
Amazing. So as we wind up, what would you like to tell our viewers and your future clientele?
Please come give Mama Ashanti a try. And we promise you won't be disappointed.
You?
Well, I would like to say if you haven't tasted Mama Ashanti food, then you really haven't done something. You need to come. We are prepared to receive you. The food is awesome, and we love to receive guests.
Thank you. I have been Honey Petra, and like you have heard, if you have not tried Mama Ashanti food, you have not lived yet. So make sure you head down to either Waterfront Karen or Kilimani and give yourself a hearty plate of West Africa.